Okay, let's keep reviewing for Mr. Press test on Friday. Let's go. This is problem 2. All right, 2a is the log of base what? Remember, when there's not a number there, it is base 10. All right, so we have log base 10, x plus 3. Oh, we're subtracting again. Log base 10, x minus 5 equals log base 10, 3. What do we do? Remember, I like to rewrite it as in how everything's being added, and I like to put what is the coefficient. So the second term is not minus log base 10 x minus 5, but plus -1 times. Why do I do that? Because then I bring those coefficients up and they become exponents. Now I look at it again. Remember, if we have a negative exponent, we are subtracting, we're dividing, and if we have a positive exponent, we are multiplying. So what does that look like? There we go. We have a fraction here, don't we? We have x plus 3 on the top and x minus 5 on the bottom. On the right hand side, we just have log 3. Okay, now let's look at this. What am I going to do? Wait a minute. Are my logs the same? Yes, I have log base 10 on the left side and I have log base 10 on the right side. What do? I just get rid of my logs, because guys, when the bases are the same or the logs are the same, just get rid of them. Bam! There we go. Okay, what do I do now? Cross multiply. Yes, you're going to multiply the 3 by x minus 5, and you're going to multiply x plus 3 by 1. There we go. How about some little distributive property, people? Now we have that. All right, I have to get everything organized around. I'm going to get rid of the x and I'm going to move the 15. Bam, there we go. Like Mr. Press says, he could take this to the middle school and the kids could do it. Well, some of them. Anyways, I now have 18 equals 2x. What do? I'm going to divide by 2 and I get 9. All right, are we cool? Let's go on to problem B. Okay, here's problem B. There he goes again, Mr. Press giving us subtraction. But we've done a lot of these. We should be able to do this okay. Notice, is the base the same? Yes, it's log base 2. So that's good. We have all the same bases. Great. All right, again, I'm going to rewrite it because I don't like subtraction. I'm going to make that a -2 out front as my coefficient. Then I'm going to switch those into exponents for the number or the answer. Remember where they move to. Okay, now I'm going to look at that and I'm going to write it as a fraction because I really have division there. Okay, everybody see what I did? Now, do we have the same base? Yes. When we have the same base, or the same log base, we can just throw that out the window, people. Bam! There we go. It's done. What am I going to do? Just like in the other problem, I'm going to cross multiply. This is what I get. Distributive property. Yeah. Ooh, he gave us one with x squared. That's quadratic. Quadratic equations can only be solved when you set them equal to 0. Notice I took the 8x to the other side. Now I'm going to do this with the Berry method. You can do it however you want, but I'm going to do it with the Berry method. I come in, I do my double parentheses. I put that 3x in the front of each of them. This is a little different than you guys usually do. Now I'm going to go back to the diamond method. Bam! There it is. Okay, we cool? We're going to multiply 3 times 3, and that's how we get the -9. We're also going to say, what can I add together to get -8? Well, what can I multiply together to get 9? 3 times 3? That ain't going to work. How about 9 and 1? Yeah! The 9 goes first and the 1 goes second. All right? Now, In this method, you want to factor out that 3 in the first one. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And then I come in and I set both of them equal to 0. I solve. And when I do that, you should get x equals 3 and x equals negative 1 over 3. All right. Are we cool? All right. Let's go on. Let's look at something. When you're solving or working with logarithmic equations, you got to get this idea in your head. All right, here is just simply, as Mr. Press puts it, b raised to some power x equals an answer. You know, like 2 to the 5th power is 32. 5 squared is 25. All right? We're doing logs. Logs are not equal to the answer. They're equal to the exponent. And this is how Mr. Press writes it. Notice the base b is where it's at. Look where the answer is. It's there. And it's equal to an exponent. Right? Well, I think it was Yay Math did this. I'm not sure who did this. And I like it. I like Ben. Okay, I like Ben. Notice it's b as the base, just like Mr. Press, but instead of using an x up there, they used an e for exponent. Capitalize it though. Equals, not a, the answer, but n, and I got Ben, all right? I'm just using different letters. It's the same stuff, okay? Look how we write it. You still have your log base b. There's your answer, or your number is that big number there, and it's going to be equal, people, to the exponent. All right, got to get this in your head because we need it for the next problem. Let's look at C. Oh, what are we going to do here? We're not going to add anything together, are we? And you don't have bases on the same side. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get Ben. See, this is how we write it, right? We have the base, 2. The number is 3 plus x, and my exponent is 5. We're going to switch it to Ben, people. All right, here we go. There's Ben. I like Ben better. Okay, I like Ben better than a stupid old log. Okay, but what am I going to do? I'm going to take on the left-hand side, 2 to the 5th power is 32 equals 3 plus x. Oh my gosh, all I got to do, subtract 3. Bam, there's my answer. Thanks, Big Ben. A plus for you. All right, now, no logs. What's Mr. Press doing? This is your exponential. All right, now, when the bases are the same, we can get rid of them. Okay? The bases aren't the same. So let's think about it. How can I make 81 into 3 raised to some power? This is what I'm talking about. I just like to pick up my calculator and go 3 to the 2nd power, 3 to the 3rd power, 3 to the 4th power, 3 to the 5th power, whatever. Okay, and I'm going to do that, and I find out it's 3 to the 4th power. So when I rewrite this, instead of putting 81 in there, I put 3 to the 4th power. Now what complicates this is you've got a power on a power there, guys. Okay, how am I going to rewrite this? This is 3. Now 4 to the x power equals 3 at x to the minus 7. I got it out. There we go. Now, are the bases the same? Yes. Okay, so bam, get rid of them. Let's solve this problem. Let's do this quick. Oh yeah, I'm going to divide both sides by 3, and I get x, box it, equals negative 7 over 3. Good. Let's go on. These are some videos I suggest that you watch. Okay, under properties of logs, they're the 2 that I suggest you listen to. Do not go on to Patrick part 2. All right. Okay, solving a logarithmic equation, go to Yay Math. Now Patrick part 1 and 2, I suggest this is good. I gotta go.